Nala, isn't this video gonna be super valuable? Yes. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Oh man, just like my cat just said, today I got an amazing, super actionable and practical and informational video coming for you. I'm gonna walk you step by step on how I create Facebook ads that make me money today, okay? And you will see exactly what I do. I'll try to be as informational and I'll try to explain things very in depth as much as I can as I go. So yes, this will be kind of a lengthy video, but I'll try to speed it up as much as I can so you can just rewatch it if you need to. And yes, and also I'll be showing you a product that I just found that I think you could potentially test. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a winner, but it looks pretty promising. But yes, I'm gonna hop into my computer now and I'll start doing that. I'm just making some coffee back there. But I do wanna make sure, guys, that if you do get a bunch of value out of this, and if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed for whatever reason, that you subscribe to the channel. Come on, we're going so fast. And of course, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. And thank you for being part of the family. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm just gonna hop into the computer now and let's get it. Alright guys, we are in my computer. Now we're ready to get started. I first just wanted to thank every single one of you guys who are subscribed to my channel. Look at this subscriber count right here, guys. Isn't this unbelievable? I still remember back in these days, way back here when we only had, 1,000, even less than that, like 100 subs. This was only like 6 months ago, which is insane to think about the progress that we've made overall as a community, and it has really been only possible through my consistent efforts. Me consistently making a video every single day pretty much for the past 6 months or so. So thank you guys so much for supporting me and for helping me build this community in a great way that I'm really proud of, honestly. But anyways, let's just get right into it right now. So first of all, we're in the Facebook Business Manager dashboard right here. As you can see, this is pretty standard. You're gonna have to have a Facebook ad account to make an ad, of course. And of course, you also want to make sure your pixel is installed in your store. It's very easy. You can look up Arie Facebook pixel and it'll probably pop up a video of me showing you how to install it if you need to do that. But let's just get right into this. So first of all, I found this product here. So this product, this is exactly how I found it, guys. This easy. Now, I'm not saying this is like the secret way to find winners or anything, but this is something you got to understand. A winning product, there's many different variables. There's no key variable or key metric that's going to tell you, okay, this is going to be a winner. You have to test products, guys, no matter where you find them, whether it be on Dropshipping, on AliExpress, on Amazon, whatever it is, test it. If you think you see some potential in it and it has some good numbers to back that up. So for example, this is the product that I'm going to be pretending to test. And all I did is look up pet in the AliExpress reviews, and then I just kind of, filtered it by orders. And I just kind of scrolled to like the third page and I found this one. And I don't know why my AliExpress has been in like Russian lately. It's kind of annoying, but it translates pretty quickly. But here's the reason why I really like this product, okay? It's fairly low margin, $4.36, so we can probably sell it at, $17, $16. I would probably sell it at $16.95 to start with. I think that's a pretty reasonable price, and $12 margin, that's obviously not ideal. But at the beginning, it could work, and especially for someone who's just beginning and you just want to see those first couple sales roll in, a lower margin product might not be a bad idea, especially since it will give you some good data to work with as well. So this is why I'm going to pretend to test this product. And yeah, so I really like it. I think it looks convenient and good, and I really like this picture that they provide, where the product is being used, and then also, with dogs. So this is the picture we're going to use for the ad. I'm not going to make a video for it. It's just going to take too long. And honestly, you don't have to make a video for your ads. I do recommend that you do make a video for them, but if you absolutely can't, it's much better to have a good picture than a really bad video. So hopefully that gives you some insight on like kind of my thought process of whether or not to use a video or just a picture. And the other thing is, not a lot of people are actually testing pictures nowadays because it's so much more popular and more effective to test videos. So it could be in your advantage to test the picture and get kind of lower costs. Now let's just start right here. We'll click create campaign here. Oh, this is just from a previous video. And this is what it takes you to. So, what we're gonna do right away, of course, is a conversion campaign. I always recommend to start with conversion. I mean, you could start with PPE. Check out my last video where I kind of, reveal, or not reveal, but talk about all the the things about PPE that I like and don't like, and the things that I like and don't like of conversion campaigns to start with. But for this one, we're gonna go WC for website conversion. I always like to label it in the title because it's just for organizational reasons. The campaign objective, I always like to put that in the beginning. And then we're gonna go foldable dog bowl for the name of the product. And we're gonna go break even point, and it's gonna be $12 roughly. So let's go with 12. Now let's click continue. And now we're gonna dive into this, guys. And I know a lot of you guys have probably, if you've followed my channel for a while, you've seen how I test products, but I wanted to go over again exactly what I'm doing, because what we're doing right now, actually, we are testing some products on our stores, and we have found some that are looking like potential winners. They're doing really, really good. It's only been 2 days for this one in particular, but it's doing very, very good. So I do have a feeling that it could potentially be another winner, and this is exactly how we've been testing it. So for the purchase conversion, we've been doing purchase. And guys, I know a lot of you might think you shouldn't do purchase if you don't have any pixel data, but that's not true. That's actually false. In fact, you should be optimizing for purchase pretty much in any event, unless you're split testing different metrics once you're scaling or whatever. But it's been said by many Facebook ads experts that you should always start with purchase unless you're, have like $100,000 Facebook ads budget per month, so that you can actually split test each different metric and whatnot. But we don't have that, of course, so we're gonna start with purchase. And I'm not just talking out of my ass here. I do have actual tangible proof that this works, because if you follow the Trend Cove series, that was 0 pixel data, absolutely 0 everything, brand new store, and we started with purchase for every single ad set, and it turned out to be a winner. So it just goes to show. But anyways, let's just keep going here. So for the location, this is exactly what we're doing right now. We're doing worldwide still. Okay, we'll type worldwide. Let's see if it pops up. Region. Oh, okay, it works. Cool. So we're doing worldwide, but then we're also excluding. So you'll click over here, exclude. And we have a set of countries that we exclude here. Exclude list. So, except for this one, South Africa should not be in there. So it's just Africa overall. So we're excluding Africa, India, Thailand, Philippines, and China. Those are pretty much the only countries we're excluding right now. They're the main ones that sometimes give you troubles. I mean, sometimes I do get sales from Thailand and Philippines, but sometimes, well, most of the time, the shipping is either too expensive or they're fraud orders, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. So we're just gonna go with this. Now we're gonna leave the age range pretty broad still, because for this product in particular, I mean, it's fairly low margin, so we really don't know exactly specifically who's gonna buy it. So we'll just let the data talk for us. We'll let Facebook do the heavy lifting and find us those purchases in this semi-broad audience. So we're gonna do for the languages, English, all, just so we show our ad to people who speak English. And of course, as you can see, that takes the audience size already down by like a third. Which is really good. I mean, we don't want an extremely broad audience. Now, here is the important part, guys. This is something I haven't really covered too in depth, because I always just test a lot of different ad sets. But this is definitely something that is very crucial. You have to think of ad sets that make sense to target, not just, for example, I probably would target just dogs, like literally just dogs, but just to test it, maybe. But typically I don't do that. I like to do like more specific interests. So Dogs World, 1.3 million people. That's pretty decent, honestly. And then I'll go engage shoppers. And that takes it to 620,000 people. So this would be a good ad set that I would personally test. So here's one, and now we'll go to edit placement, and we'll take down everything besides feeds. And guys, I just want to make it clear here about the audience size that yes, this is smaller than the typical ad sets I create, but that's what I always say. It's like audience size isn't too relevant anymore. It's more about ad set quality. So of course, you should also test some really broad ad sets. I include many different audience sizes in the mix of ad sets that I create. And then from there, I derive which ones are working well or not. But I've had ad sets that are like 100,000 people that work really well, and I've had ad sets that are 100 million people that work really well. And
that has happened so many times that it has allowed me to conclude that audience size really doesn't matter. It's just more about testing and really finding the ad sets that are going to be profitable and the ones that aren't. So right here, Instagram feeds, we'll click off Messenger, and then we'll keep going down here. And I always start everything at $5 or $10 a day. With this particular product, it's a low margin product, only $12 break even point. So we're gonna go with $5 a day. And then 7-day click or 1-day view. By the way, break even point is just your profit margin. So it's the point at where you break even if you sell like 1 unit of your product. So, you know, we pay $4, we sell it for 16. Our break even point is 12. So if we spend $12 on Facebook ads, we break even to get a purchase, right? And we're gonna leave this at 7-day click or 1-day view. As always, nothing changes here. But really, the key part here in this particular ad set is this targeting, guys. You should target some really broad audiences, but you should also target some ones that are a little more narrowed down just to really know which ones are gonna work the best. Now we're gonna name this ad set, we're gonna name it WW for worldwide. We'll do 18 plus, and then we'll do Dogs World /ES. So Dogs World narrowed down by the engaged shopper behavior. And if you wanted to make it a little bigger, you could do engaged shoppers and also online shopping. And then it takes it back to 1 million. So sure, we'll just leave it at that for now. Let's see how that performs. Well, you gotta test it because I'm not actually testing this, but this is exactly what I would do if I was testing it. And this is exactly what I've done, you know, a few days ago even to test new products. So now we'll keep going here, and then we'll just do $5 a day. And a lot of the times I like to put the audience size in the name just for, I don't know, just out of curiosity, because it really does intrigue me to see how different audience sizes perform, you know, better than others, even though they, you know, you get a wide range of things, and it's really a fun, cool thing to see. Now here what we're gonna do is, like I said, we're gonna do a single image. So I'll just pick the image real quick. How are you? You know, I would probably find an image that is this size. Otherwise, you know, this is kind of bad. You know, you can't really see what's going on in here. But that's totally fine. It'll be okay. Now we'll just keep going here. I'll show you how I pretty much write my ad copy. So for this in particular, I would pop open the Pili app for emojis, and then right here I would find some dog emojis. Is this a dog? Okay. Okay, I'll just say foldable your dog will never go hungry while traveling ever again. This foldable travel bowl is perfect for traveling with pets, with your pet friends. That's kind of cute and funny. So your dog will never go hungry while traveling ever again. This foldable travel bowl is perfect for traveling with your pet friends. And then that's pretty much it. That's pretty much kind of what I like to do right there. I'll maybe do another dog emoji with your pet friends, or just like a heart emoji. This foldable travel bowl is perfect for traveling with your pet friends. Check it out here. And then usually I do like an arrow or something like that, or maybe just like the fingers pointing at it. And then usually it'll be like, you know, I would make a bit.ly link for this, so it'd probably be bit.ly / and I would definitely name it, I'd make it bit.ly / foldable travel bowl, something like that. And then so then it looks just like this. Then for the website URL, you'd put your website link, of course, right here, so that the Learn More Now takes you to that. And then for the Learn Now, I always do Shop Now for the most part. I've tested Learn Now, but I think Shop Now works better. Now for the headline, we're gonna go with something also just as catchy. So we'll do foldable travel pet bowl. And then we'll do like, let's see, travel bowl. And this is why I like this product, guys, because it solves a problem. You know, when you travel with a pet, you're not going to take just a regular bowl, you know. So this would really, really help you out in that situation because you can fit it anywhere. So I would stress that in the description of the product a lot. Now we're also going to do here for the, let's see, for the description, for the link description, we're going to go with the 5 stars. So this is a trick that I've been using lately, and it works really well. This is a huge golden nugget. But yeah, hopefully you can try that out and see how it works. So look at how nice this looks, right? Except for the picture. I mean, obviously I would probably take the time to find a better picture or to just make a video in general. But for the most part, this works really, really great. I mean, I really like it. I'm really satisfied with it. Now we're just gonna confirm it, and we're gonna make a new ad set, guys. So I would recommend you try out at least 5 to 10 ad sets, different ad sets, so that you really get a good range of things that you're testing. Like I said, you know, it's really important to test. So yes, you'll be spending 25 to 50 to however much you want to spend per day, but that's kind of what it takes to find a winning product on Facebook. And that's why I always tell people, don't start Facebook ads if you don't have the money for it, because you know you're gonna go through your budget pretty quickly, especially if you're testing products frequently, right? So here what we're gonna simply do is just duplicate this ad set, and we'll just change the targeting, guys. It's that simple. That's the quickest way to do it, at least, and that's the way that I like to do it. So for instead of Dog's World, let's just click suggestions here, because once you pick one that's actually like really kind of narrow, we'll see some other really narrow ones. So I love my dog, I love dogs, I love my dog. I like that one the best because you know, if you love your own dog, that means, yeah, that's pretty much saying I have a dog, you know. And for some reason the audience reach is not like correct right now. I don't know why, but it's totally fine. It's not a big deal. I think worldwide is still on. Yep. I love my dog. What happens if we do like I love dogs too? Does that change the audience? See, yeah, it's just glitched right now. So I'll just go with I love my dog. It's probably like an audience size of 5 to 10 million with this engaged shopper. So let's just say it's 5 million. It probably is 5 million. So we'll just change the name. And then instead of Dog World, we'll do I love my dog. And then the last thing you got to check here, guys, is the ad, because this is a huge mistake everybody makes. Look at when you click one ad right here, it creates a new ad, right? A new exact post. So now you have 2 posts, and you don't want that. You want to use the same post that you did before in order to gather as much social proof as possible on just one post. So right here, we're going to go to page post and open it in a new tab. And then you'll just go to the page that you're using, and right here, oh yeah, I guess I was running an ad or something. But yeah, and then right here, you're just gonna go to your post details, and just the post ID right here. And then copy that post ID, and then right here in your other tab, you'll just paste it right there. And there it is. Boom. So now you're using the same exact post, and you only have to do this once in order for it to be fixed. I don't know why. It's like a Facebook glitch that's going on. It's been going on for a while, but hey, it has a really easy solution, so there's really no need to stress over it. So now, like I said, we'll duplicate this one and we'll try something else out. So let's just see. For this one, maybe I'll try like one that's really, really broad. So I love my dog, dog lover. Let's see, dog lovers. So yeah, we'll go with dog lovers. That one's actually a little bit more broad, but it's still pretty good. I do like it. So 30 million people, right? So that is pretty broad, but that's fine. You got to test these things, guys. And this is kind of the point of the video, is that audience size doesn't really matter too much. It's more about having the variety of ad sets, right? That's a good way to split test. and that's a good way to get a clear answer on whether or not an audience size works better for you. So it's dog lovers, I believe. It is. Okay, so 30 million, perfect. So look, and now if I look at one ad, sure enough, it's using the existing post now. So that's that one. And guys, you can replicate this exactly with this product. I am not testing this product. I haven't seen anybody else testing it recently. I don't know if I ever have, period. It's kind of like a low-key product. It's nothing too extravagant, but if you can market it right, like I said, and realize that it can actually solve a pretty big issue for people who have pets and love to travel, you know, it'll definitely be worthwhile. So actually, now that I said that, it is going to be important to test at least a few ad sets that are like pinpointed, right? Like really detailed. So for this one, we're going to go with dog lovers, so something a little bit broad. But then we're also going to narrow further here and narrow by travelers or something like that. Frequent travelers. Oh, that's a good one. Perfect. Look at 7.5 million people. This is an awesome ad set right here because it's still pretty broad, but it's a little bit more narrowed down, right? Because you're targeting people who this is like perfect for, right? Like a dog lover, someone who loves their dog, has bought on Facebook pretty recently, and then also who travels a lot. So this is like the perfect product for them, right? And this is kind of one audience that I would urge you to test as well. But like I said, you have to test these different audience variations, guys. You can't just stick to one thing. You have to really make sense of it. So right here, it was dog lovers by narrowed down by engaged shoppers, and then frequent travelers. And then the audience size is just 7.5 million. Boom. And look at, just to show you again, if you click the ad, now it should be working again. So it's using the same exact post. Awesome. Cool. So then there's that one. So now there's 4. Now I'll just do one more. So sure, test with 5 ad sets. That's probably going to be a decent amount. So this ad set in particular is going to be like our narrowed down one. But then the last one we're going to do here is something super, super broad, okay? So this is the last test that we'll do. Something that's a little more broad. So literally just like dog owners. So this one's pretty broad. Oh, okay, so they're going to be removing that. That's interesting. Dog owners. Interesting. Okay, so we'll just look at the suggestions here. When you click dogs, that's so big. Okay, I would not. I mean, you can test that, of course, but I prefer not to go with audiences that are like extremely big. Life with dogs, dog food. Okay, so we'll go with maybe dog breed. I like that one. So this one's going to be 56 million people. That's pretty good. So 56 million people. This one's going to be our broad ad set, right? And of course, like I said, this is why, guys, I test like 20 ad sets in the beginning of my campaigns, because I always think of new audience variations that I think could really work. And this is why I do this. But of course, you know, you can do your own test. Hopefully this gives you the right idea. And look at, if I click one ad, it'll be the same ad again. So then I'll publish this one. And we're good to go. So now we have our 5 ad sets. These are all super, super clean ad sets. As you can see, they range from varied audience sizes. So 56 million, you know, 7.5 million, 30 million, 5 million, and then 1.1 million. So these are awesome ad sets. These are really high quality ad sets, and I'm sure if I actually tested this product and spent a lot of time making the product description really good, and you know, the video really good, and my website layout, my checkout, everything really good, I would have like pretty significant success with this product and ideally turn it into a winner. So hopefully you see the value in this video, and hopefully you rewatch this, especially the part where I talk about the targeting, because that's the most important thing in this. And yes, of course, guys, that's it for this video. If you did get a bunch of value from it, if you like this type of videos and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do so. I post videos like this pretty much every single day, so it's going to be stupid for you not to subscribe. And for those of you that are already subscribed and have been subscribed for a long time, I really appreciate the support more than you would ever know. So I really do appreciate it. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out.